Swear to God, this is the music that we have.
Mr. What?
This is the music of like, oh no, I have to get ready for coffee buddy. I'll come out of the coma. Am I late for coffee buddy? Cat, set it up. He'll be like, oh, that is how we got her out of that coma.
I'll go to the coffee buddy.
Like, and if I don't come out of the coma, I'll just be dreaming that like I'm doing a live stream. Be like, y'all, I wrote so many novels. Every time you play that music, it's like, oh, it's time for coffee buddy. Let's do scripts.
Bitch for the music, Charlie.
We'll be like, no, y'all missed all the novels I wrote in coma. Every time you played our theme song, I was like, oh.
And you were there, and you were there, and you were there.
All kept showing up regular. It was great. And I wrote
Pat, these are the hair colors you had.
Right, yes, that'll be like, let me tell you about everything y'all missed while I was in a coma running Coffee Buddy.
Sorry, I have it on the TV.
Look at you.
So I have the YouTube.
Nice.
Well, I don't have Coffee Bunny logged in on the TV, but I have it.
You have it up, so you can monitor it. Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
Like a professional.
I have it set correctly. I think I have it set correctly. Let me like our stream.
Ooh, look at that.
And I have your stream open.
Nice. Yep, I'm literally pulling up your stream right now.
I actually have things open. That's wild. I never have ever.
I think I have a streak going on Kat's thing, so I pulled up hers on my phone.
I've got ads on Kat's stream right now.
I appreciate loving the ads.
Now let me pull up Coffee Bunny on YouTube. There we go. And let me click like. Oh, look, we've liked our own stream.
Because you're logged in on the Coffee Bunny, aren't you?
No, I'm logged in on my writer account on YouTube.
Which I did submit the Google form for Coffee Bunny as well as myself separately to the under 1K marathon. And then the time for me personally, I have a way broader time frame than I do for Coffee Bunny.
Thank you.
I only selected times 5 p.m. and after, and I did not put the day for Friday or Saturday for Shabbos. And then I also didn't do Sundays because, I don't know, kind of my day off. It's the one day that I'm like, I don't stream on Sunday. And mind you, I'm going to be streaming on Sunday, the 1st of February. But that's because I am literally created a writing event. And that's the first day of it. So I'm doing a kickoff live stream.
Cool.
So
maybe we should put out a Coffee Bunny newsletter about all these things.
Yeah, we should. That's on my to-do list. No, it's going to be on my to-do list. I just haven't. It's been in my mental to-do list of like, I want to do these things. Yeah. Which I'm probably going to aim to have that. Oh, the 17th is when I'm. Was it the third Saturday we picked? I think it was the third Saturday we picked.
Wrong person.
I'd have to go watch the previous.
I just go with the flow. Whatever you tell me to do, that's what we do.
You're like, cats decide. I do like Glory runs the live, and then I'm just like, hey Glory, so here's the newsletter. I need you to go through this. Hey Glory, I posted these videos. Do you want to go watch these?
Yep.
Hey Glory, I might be signing us up for an event. Are you
right? I'm signing us up. What do you? I'm like, It better be after 12 p.m.
Unlike last time. I think there was a miscommunication between Maggie and Sam, and then Toomey, and then it was a
It
thing.
was a game of telephone. And as I said, I simply repeat with love, if you love me,
I will
none
never
of
sign
you,
you up for
none
anything.
of you will ever sign me up to do live streams before 12 p.m. Central. If you love me. If you don't love me, but yeah, like I'll do it, but I won't like it.
And last year we were like a last minute throw in that they just needed a spot filled, I think is what had happened. Whereas this time I know about it in advance.
I love morning people. They get so much done before I wake up, and then I can just sort of just fit myself right into the stream sort of deal. But I am not a morning lark. I am a night owl.
I can flip flop. It depends on the day. Some days I am 100% a morning person. I can wake up at 5 a.m. and I can do an entire day's work, like 8 hours of work in like 4 hours.
That's so gross.
But then there are days when I'm like, mornings, what are those? And you get me to 8 p.m. and I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, it depends on how I'm feeling and what's going on.
Bad team, yeah. Fine.
Because, like, anytime I'm traveling somewhere, I don't have to leave until 3 p.m. I am up and doing stuff.
Miss the chance that, like, maybe I should leave early. What's the traffic? What's the weather? I need to be prepared. I don't want to miss it.
Do I have everything packed, even though I have 60 lists that I've made for the past 6 months? And even then, for one of the Ren fairs, I still ended up subjecting my nieces to my snoring because I forgot my CPAP. It was the year that Veronica and Veronica's husband came with us, and their youngest and oldest. So we had both girls. So Veronica and Josh had a room, and I had the room with the girls. We're halfway to Dayton, and I go, oh shit. I forgot something.
Hello, Taurus Unofficial.
Okay, let me refresh that page because it's being weird.
But
there we go.
That hasn't happened since. I even took it camping with us.
Mm-hmm.
Take your CPAP up.
Yeah, take CPAP.
We like you breathing.
So, when I was chatting with Everett today, he asked me, "Oh, what's going on in Fillmore?" And I said, "Well, it's seed catalog season, or as I call it, planting delusion season." He's like, "That's right, it is seed catalog season." I'm like, "Yep." And I wrote a line that absolutely made me snort. Here it goes. People are circling tomatoes like they're picking a soulmate. This one says heat tolerant, so he won't leave me? Like, girl, it's a tomato. It is not your soulmate.
I'm glad that you are doing Fillmore for this week.
Yes, I listened. I listened, and I was like, "Yeah, you're right."
Listen to my concerns.
Yeah, they were valid. They are valid. So yes, I have been working on the new update for Fillmore, including a PSA about Fillmore is accepting Christmas trees to mulch, for as a service. But some of y'all keep trying to put out artificial trees. And Janet, we cannot turn plastic trees into mulch. That it has to, the tree has to have been alive at some point.
Janet.
People do every year. They do this, and they always gotta in Mississippi. They always gotta put out a notice of we do not accept artificial trees. We will not be mulching artificial trees. It's a wood mulch. Every flippin' year. Like, y'all delusional. We cannot mulch your artificial tree.
I was going to suggest that maybe a between projects you could do, like, to give yourself a little bit of a break and a little bit of wiggle room so you have a little bit more time to transition over to the next seasonal project. Because I do love that you write seasonally. So
you know, it's right up there with like, I eat seasonally and I write seasonally.
But you could do a Fillmore, like, between your seasons. And then you get something to go out for Fillmore at least.
Yeah. Quarterly.
Once a quarter about.
Mm-hmm.
Some of your projects are a little shorter, I think, sometimes, and sometimes they're a little bit longer, but
yeah.
Don't mulch the plastic trees.
It's a tomato, honey. Calm down. This squash is Delulu. She thinks she's all that. Look, it's just a Delecta. Calm down.
So I decided I was gonna start I like, because I'm trying to get back into posting on the Substack. So I'm going to have, like, actual new, like, ones that go in the email every other week, so about bi-weekly, and then I'm going to have posts that just go out, but I don't send emails because I personally hate getting my inbox filled. It's already filled, and so it just buries me further down. Well, I love getting posts and I love supporting people. Y'all, my inbox is so full. Sometimes I'd have to just sit there like this. Click, 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 click. So I'm gonna try and start writing more. So I don't have, like, because you have been consistently doing it, Glory. So you can look at who has been reading your stuff and, like, secret comp.
Yes, I do. I secretly comp people who are 5 stars, which means I think it says it means they've opened up like 80% of the posts in the last 3 months, something like that.
So
I will go in and secretly comp them for a year.
So you do it for a year?
It depends. If they're new and I don't know them, I give them 6 months, and then when it comes around again, if they're still consistently, I'll give them a year. Then, like, you can earn my love. It's easy. You just have to open the emails.
I picked a random number because I don't have that because I haven't been posting. So, like, there's really not views happening. So I picked a random number, like, I was like 1 through 58 because I have 58 subscribers on mine, and it ended up being number 37 on my list. So I counted, and that person got a 1 month comp, is what I did, and then Devin may or may not got a forever comp.
I would like to suggest, if you're comping people, since you do post infrequently, to consider something longer, like 6 months.
I just did the month for now when I did it, and then I was like, I don't know how long Glory does the comp for.
I comp 6 months if I don't know you and you're new, and 1 year for everyone I know, or if they've ever, like, made a comment, like, so I know they're a real live person and not a Russian account. Then I comp them a year. And there's some people who've never commented, but they've been around for like 3 years. And I'm just like, you're free to lurk. But yeah, there's a few that have been around for 2-3 years, and they have consistently stayed at 4 stars and 5 stars. So I just comp them a year. Like, you're reading it, Maybe you're just practicing your English reading, but I don't care. Like, live your life.
Yeah, so I picked a random person and did like a month. Because I'm hoping to get to. So what I'm going to do, I think, with my publishing plan is rough drafts are going to be publicly available for up to a month and then go behind the member paywall. And then it's also going to be to free and paid members on like My Fourth Wall, Patreon, Ko-fi, because that just means you have to make an account. Like, I don't want there to like, because I believe in, like, I understand sometimes $1 is too much, but if you're willing to take the step of making the account, there you go, that type of thing. And I do believe that there are people like me that when they have the means to support the ones that they're like, I actually genuinely enjoy reading your stuff, when they have the means, they will support in some way. Even if it's the one-time thing. Like, I fully believe that because I'm like that. As I will, like, if I get to a stable point and I'm like, I have an extra $5, right, I'm gonna give this to someone, type of thing.
I also was talking to Tom about our stretch goals. And we are now going to do a thing because we want to have at least 2,000 subscribers or 200 paid subscribers.
Yeah.
And when we hit that, we're going to start publishing only behind the paywall Fillmore After Dark stories.
Okay.
Which are our Tales from the Back Room and the Good Times Redeemer stories. The Good Times Redeemer is based when I did the home party business, the adult home party business, and the Tales from the Back Room are from the video store of like real stories people told us about their personal lives. But yeah, so it's Fillmore After Dark, and that is what we're going to do now, and that's our stretch goals.
Nice. But yeah, so I think I'm going to do like rough drafts because I love. It's part of my process is sharing rough drafts. Like, and I'm very transparent. Like, y'all, I don't even think I glanced at this after I drafted it. Here you go. Have fun. And then I will, but I think I'm going to shift from the categories. I'm going to make a subcategory of just first drafts and move everything that's a first draft there. And then, because I do want the final drafts to go up and then have an audio component. Those will then be properly under like Briar's Hollow, Blood Rain, not the first drafts of it. And I'm hoping, obviously not this week because this week's almost over. And I did post a newsletter, and I was working on making a writing event. And preparing to announce that writing event, and as soon as I went live, I was like, hey, look, a typo. It's not like I've looked at this every day for 2 weeks.
Yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. I still continue to find typos even when I'm rereading my stuff after I publish it. And it's like, there it is. I see it now. But why didn't I see it for the last year?
Yeah.
Struggle is real.
But so I had been so focused on like making sure the spreadsheets were good, making sure the Canvas site was good, the Google form was correct, the website, like all of it, which it all, and the printable, because I made a printable. Yes, Gloria, you can still download a printable. It's got hearts.
But well, I thought I was special and I got it delivered to me. So I don't have to go to websites.
I mean, I can. It's a file. I just gotta send it to you. I had to fix the file because one of the typos was everything said tier 1.
Yeah, they'll do it.
But it had the correct goal amounts for like all of the other. It just they were all tier 1, and I was like, you're supposed to be tier 2 and 3. These are supposed to be tier 2 and 2, 3. But I fixed it. It's fine, and I re-uploaded it. So, for anyone who doesn't know, I made a writing event. It's taking place in February. And when I say I'm making a thing, I make a thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I made a whole Canva website. Spent like 20 hours on spreadsheets. The one day I spent 8 hours on them straight. And I'm pretty sure I concerned Charlie.
Yeah.
I feel like if they lived near me, Brian would have been sent to remove me from the computer.
Oh, I think so. Yeah.
Like, she needs to get off the spreadsheet.
The only thing protecting you is interstate travel.
Like, come to our house and play with kitties.
Mhm.
I like spreadsheets.
Yeah,
No,
we've gotten that vibe. We've picked that up.
That was hyper focusing.
Mm-hmm.
Really bad. But I'm hoping to have at least one chapter, rough draft chapter, a week go out, whether that's Briar's Hollow or Blood Rain. And then I think I've decided that Super Secret Project, which I'm pretty sure I've said the name of on accident live on the internet. Plus, I think you guys do know it.
Mm-hmm.
Carrie might not know it, actually.
I'm having Memory of Goldfish Day.
Yes.
So I don't know if you told me.
I believe you might be the only one who doesn't know it because I don't think you were there when I said it the one day. I was really being too ambitious with wanting to launch that this year. I think that's going to be a next year thing. Or a very late this year. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a novella or episodic project, which in this case will be Briar's Hollow that I'll be focusing on, and a full novel project, which will be Blood Rain trilogy. So I'm going to have like one of each happening because that's how my brain works. Is I have to have more than one project going. So like if I can't get my head into the space of one, I can generally get it into the space of the other. And if neither of those, that means I definitely need to write some fan fiction. It's like, let's just have a self-care writing time, which is what I write fan fiction for self-care because there's no pressure to it. So it's still self-care to me. And then when I'm going to do like a season of Briar's Hollow, which I think is going to be 5 novellas, is going to be the season. But like each novella has like 13 chapters in it. So, and who knows? I'm editing novella 1. It might become a novel. Who knows?
Anything is possible in the world of tomorrow.
Yeah. So, because I'm editing novella 1, what I'm going to currently be drafting while I'm editing that is I'm going to work on the Rise of the Blood Queen drafting. So hopefully there will be Shadowverse stuff coming out, first drafts. Maybe.
Mm-hmm. Cool.
I'm hoping. Because I want
Hoping and hoping.
I want to be writing. I want to be.
I wanted to get Misadventures Volume 2 paperback out 2 years to the day that the ebook released, which would have been February 20th next month. I was going to get a 10-pack of ISBNs in December. Christmas turned out to be a little more pricey than intended. Yep. So that pushed that back. So it's probably going to be later this month. And then I realized, I need to figure out, like, I was able to format it in Word, and I might recruit your help, Kat, since you have, now?
I have several things.
And
experience.
Vellum.
I'm like, I have Vellum, I have Atticus, and I have Affinity Publisher. Which would you like?
Whichever, turns out the prettiest paperback.
So, and
whichever is user friendly too. Like, best for you to use? And
Okay, this month I'm hoping to get the formatting for Glory's first poetry collection done. So that is my formatting goal this month, and I am working in Affinity to make sure I understand. I'm using it for practice in Affinity. And so once I get those tests done, like once I get it formatted and then do the test to make sure it's formatted correctly when it goes places, I will then let you know. And then you and I can set up a meeting.
Okay.
And actually talk about what you
Because then I remembered, oh, once I figure out formatting, I should probably order some proofs to make sure it all looks pretty and it all lines up, and that's gonna take time. I'm like, yeah, February's not happening.
Well, you need to have
And
started
then I
working on
just
this
keep
6 months
staring at
ago.
the
Let's be
final 3
perfectly.
chapters.
Let's be pragmatic about it. You needed to have started working on this 6 months prior to February to be assured of a February launch. Like I too hate that we are not living in, 3025. We're just living in 2025, and yeah, it's not quite that fast.
And then I'm just like, the final 3 chapters of New Witch on Campus are staring at me, giving me the evil glare, and I'm just like, I know I need to finish you, but that final battle is hard, and I want it to be good and impactful. And then the overwhelm kicks in, and I'm just like, yep.
So, here,
So I don't think a release around my birthday is going to happen.
Carrie, I want you to take a deep breath.
You gotta breathe, babes. Breathe.
I want you to take a deep breath.
Put the oxygen in your lungs.
And then, if you want, because this is the first draft of that, right? Still, that scene, or are you editing that scene?
This is from the overhaul that Jason and I did with developmental editing.
So you have a list of like what you want to happen in that scene?
Yeah, I basically re-outlined the book. When we did the developmental edit, I re-outlined it.
Girl.
Pick one bullet from that scene. It doesn't even have to be in order for that scene. And just take a breath and allow yourself 5 minutes to try and do it. If no words come, watch some fight scenes.
Actually, what I was going to suggest is you get that little grid paper and you have your little figurines.
Like,
and you
draw
just
it out.
honestly, because I know you record on TikTok all the time, you've got your phone out or whatever to record it while you're doing it.
Use Anna's Barbies.
What?
You can use Anna's Barbies.
Yeah, you could. You could use anything. You could literally use those little Duplos and be like, whatever. And you just have them do the fight while you're recording so that you can later rewatch it either in slow-mo or fast speed. You don't ever have to post it, although you could as a special behind the scenes one day, and just do that of like have them like fight it out, and you can see what that looks like. And with the grid, you can really see what is like reachable and what they're too far away.
Use D&D rules from when we were doing combat. Like a square is 5 feet. You have to be within.
Record it. You will later. You will thank yourself for being able to rewatch the video slowly and pause and write and pause and write.
Or I don't know if you were watching the stream, or this was a while ago. Long time ago. Maggie was talking about how she will literally take like a yardstick if like they're fighting with swords or they're fighting with like staves, and she will act it out herself. Like she will go through the motions of how, and be like, no, I don't like how that would like, and think through the descriptions of her physical movements. And then it's like, that is not how I want this fight to go. Bring, like, you can literally play.
I also thought about doing like a voice to text thing, kind of like acting it out, speaking it out loud.
Yeah. You could also do that, and you can't edit what's not on the paper. You can edit word vomit. You can't edit a blank page.
The worst thing you ever wrote is better than the best thing you didn't.
Mhm.
That's one of my favorite things.
You can literally be like, this character needs to punch this person. This character needs to throw this spell. Or they need to do a spell that does this.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can be so stuttery. It's okay.
I'm just saying,
I've
like, Barbie
given
dolls.
ideas to people.
You got it on film, so you watch it later. Like, I'm coming up. I don't know. I don't know how Carrie plays with dolls.
I've given ideas. I love them. We've given ideas.
Like, okay. By the way, did you know that you could buy tiny plastic swords from cocktail stores? And you can put them in the hands of your dolls? I'm not saying that the 90s were wild, but maybe they were.
Yeah,
I
I have a lightsaber. I hope you're
and
all aware.
I knew someone who, and this is true. Like, okay, and so what do you use as a shield, Glory? If you have a tiny cocktail sword, and the answer is a finished ring pop. That's what we all used to use as the shields. Was you finish a ring pop, and then you got that on the little Barbie arm or the little GI Joe bands,
Yeah.
and it's like
You wash off the sticky and
yeah. And there's his little cocktail sword and his little ring pop shield. And some people even would file off the little nub on the ring pop shield, and it'll look real fancy.
hello,
And
my name is Inigo Montoya.
right, welcome to like how we used to do it the before times. But like you have to admit, it is very low budget, so it works. But you could like literally just film it like on the dinner table with your camera while you do it, and that means you could just pause there and be like, I don't know what happens next, and you stare off into the ceiling for 5 minutes. Okay. You can rewatch that later when you're typing. That's what I've done before. Or I've like choreographed it with Tom and then afterwards just made him then do all the parts while typing the fight scene. I have. Because, like that's what little brothers are for. That is literally what little brothers are for. Okay, wait, who's parrying who? I forgot now. And he's like, oh, wait, this is it. Like, okay, let me write that down. Like, just saying.
My sister would get so mad at me because I would always start telling her what to say when we were playing Barbies to get the story that was in my head,
Mm-hmm.
and she would get pissed at me, and we'd start yelling at each other. And my grandma would shout from downstairs, "Are you fighting? No, we're playing."
Yeah, you can just do that. You don't need to feel overwhelmed. Anyhow, how about we do a sprint?
Sure.
Because all our ads are already run.
Or are running.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Good luck, everybody. We will see you on the flip side.
Yeah. Where's my mouse?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. How'd everybody's break go?
Wardrobe change.
Wow, very nice, very nice.
Much comfier clothes?
Yes.
Very important.
Because my body said, Happy New Year, you're on your period early.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
I think I got off mine for New Year's. I had mine for Christmas. Or right after Christmas. So I got my HB90s. So this is gonna be like my work week one.
Mm-hmm.
Like these are the work goals I have. The stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my goals for this week jotted down. And then I'm trying to figure out how to do the task blocks. Like I understand I can read the direction, like the suggested directions again. I can do that. But I'm like, I don't know how long. And I did. It's like each block is like 25 minutes plus a 5-minute break because it's using like the combo time blocks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, well, technically, this item wouldn't be a whole time block every day, but I should still count it as an entire time block because I'm setting aside the time because every day I want to check my email. And when I say my email, I mean the Coffee Bunny email, the Cat's Chaos Cafe email, the Cat Leo email. I don't know if y'all know this. I have a lot of email accounts.
Mood.
Mm-hmm.
And 3 of them are business. One is the business me and Glory share, which is this, and then the rest are just me. But so I'm like, I assigned like 7 tasks blocks to that for like saying I'm gonna check it every day, which really I'm probably not checking my email tomorrow. It's Sunday. I consider that my day off. I'm probably not checking all of them tomorrow. On Monday I will, but probably not tomorrow. Wait, how many task blocks is that? Oh gosh, I'm gonna do math real quick. Just hold. Glory, how was your sprint?
I almost got Wednesdays almost entirely scheduled everything. Like I'm literally I was distracted because I was trying to. The time was messy. It's like I do not want it to post at 8 p.m. Like I was fighting with it.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Okay.
So yes.
So if these time blocks are actually end up being the actual, I just did the math real quick. It's a total of 87 time blocks. Divide that by 2, and that's how many hours it is. That's 43 hours and 43 and a half hours of work that I've just written down.
Yep.
And some of it I don't think will take me. Like I gave each video 2 hours for editing. Like if it's a sit down video, recording the video, editing the video, uploading the video, making the thumb. Like I gave each 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think it'll take that long because I'm like Gloria. It's a one take kind of person.
Yeah.
Most of the time. So
one take, Gloria.
Yes. So I tend to try and only do one take. So I can edit, by the way. I've been taught how to edit on fancy software. I just choose not to.
Shocking.
Right? But I'm actually trying to do editing on videos and stuff so that, like, considering it's my job to be a full-time creative, and I'm trying. Y'all might see random, like, little messages down at the bottom of, like, I tried. Just, like, in the typewriter, like, she tried. Just thrown in there. Watch Festus. My big boy. Did you get longer? Again.
Again, mother.
He's not 2 yet. So he can still have growth spurts. I know Persephone's getting bigger. She's not scared of Buddy anymore. It's so cute. They play together. And I think
Aww.
he's figured out how to play with her. Because he's so much bigger than her because he's a dog. And like, he does like, it's almost like nipping, but like he doesn't do the nip part. He just noses her.
Mm-hmm.
Or like he's figured out where her collar is. So he'll like very gently grab her collar to like shift her. Like he's not grabbing her fur or like nipping her. He's grabbing her little collar and just because she's like, he's not hurting her.
Yeah.
Because I've watched her do it. And like, if she was scared of him, she would just run away like she used to. And now she like circles him.
Like, hey, buddy.
Let's say.
Well,
dang it. It's tangled again.
The 3.5 to 4 pound cat and the 80-pound dog are like, hey! She's way more playful than either Hephaestus or Sassy ever have been. And Buddy loves it now that he's figured out how to play with her. It's very cute. I need to, like, most of the time when they're playing, I don't have my phone in hand. But I need to record it and show you guys because it's so cute. You're so handsome, my Festus. Hi.
You can go viral on social media because pet videos always popular. I saw one of, I think it was a Chihuahua and a golden retriever, and the Chihuahua was yapping its little head off. And they were by a pool, and the golden was just like, "I'm done with this." Grabbed the Chihuahua by the scruff and just chucked him in his. Like, if you don't shut up, yeet.
Yep. What are you doing to my stuff? Yeah. We may or may not be out of kitty cup.
No.
I would have put it on the shopping list for my mom, but my mom's sick, so she's not going back to work until Monday. And my mom will pick it up at work, and I'm like, I don't want to bother mom. Like, I'm not bothering them. He can have treats. Also, this boy is refusing. It's the same kibble. He watched me walk upstairs, grab kibble, put it in a jar from upstairs, followed me. Like, he followed me up there to do it. And then he followed me back down here, and I had to put it in the bowl down here, and then he ate. He apparently doesn't want to eat upstairs anymore. He has been spending significantly more time downstairs.
Well, it's way warmer.
It is. It is chillier upstairs. And like he's like, every time I go upstairs, I get attacked by my sister. Yeah, I know. Persephone likes to try and get piggyback rides. She really does. She like jumps on his back, goes like this around his neck.
He's been learning from Sassy.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, he's now getting it from 2, not 1.
Yeah, he's like, I keep getting beat up by my sisters. So I just hang out with my mom downstairs. As you can tell, I have not seen Ripped that yet. Are you removing the feathers? It's removing the feathers. My slow descent into madness.
Little murder floofs.
Since we did the unexpected reorganization of Peanut's toys yesterday, we had space for stuff because things were put away where they're supposed to go instead of
What?
the minefield of toys all over the place. So
That's
Joe
wild.
put together Peanut's Hot Wheels track.
Nice.
If I lived near you, Peanut and I would be playing cards. I love
So that was a fun distraction after being
Mhm.
told the sad news of
Yeah.
Mhm.
Bush's doggy.
I hope she understands like Muffy can be with Grandpa now.
Oh, that's exactly what my sister said. They are having unlimited ice cream right now.
Num num num.
Yeah. Because all of them have had Muffy their entire lives.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So at Christmas, well, before we went over there, when I went over to my dad's, so my original family Christmas with my dad's side did get postponed a day for Willow had to go to the emergency vet because she literally, like, she had thrown up. She didn't want to eat, and then she went outside, and you know how dogs shake off, like she just fell over.
Oh wow.
Like she just collapsed sideways. So they managed to get her into the vet that day. So like that's why we had to postpone the Christmas dinner by a day. Is they're like we have to take the dog somewhere. But her vet managed to get her in, and they diagnosed the poor dog with vertigo.
Mm.
And well, the last time she got really sick, like she had a whole medical trauma like situation, and so she willingly walked into the vet. Like that's how they knew she did
Yeah.
not. So she got like anti-nausea meds, and then my stepmom gets vertigo, and so part of what she uses to treat it is actually allergy medicine to help with it, because it helps her a lot. So she's like, "Can I give the dog Zyrtec?" And then they said yes, and she's like, "Now tell me the exact dose for
Right.
her size." Like she made them. She's like, "No, I'm ready to like tell me right now. We are not leaving without the proper dosage for the dog."
Mm-hmm.
And then just between me getting there Sunday morning and then back to the house Sunday night before my dad brought me home, there was a big difference. Like when I got there, because they were still getting ready, like they had to finish getting stuff around. I was like, Sissy will take you outside because she's afraid to go down the steps on her own. Like she was looking around and I could tell that she was trying to orient herself because she was dizzy, like everything was moving on her. And so I could tell like she'd have to steady herself and then she'd very slowly move her head around to orient herself. And when I call my dad tomorrow, I need to ask how she's doing. But like just in the time like we were at my stepsister's house and we got back, there was a big difference. And we could, because also she doesn't like to puke, and she already was having an issue where she drank too much water. She was spitting water up. Like this is just a problem she's been having. Her mama dog had it too, where like they'll just accidentally regurgitate water. So she was afraid to drink water, like to the point where my stepmom had to force it down her throat, a little bit of it to keep her hydrated. She's like, if you're not going to eat, I need to make you drink water at least.
Yeah.
Like we can't have both. But we could tell like she had drank water on her own, which was good. So I definitely need to see how Willow's doing. But why I started talking about that was we can't take her to that stepsister's house because their dog doesn't. One of their dogs only likes their other dog, and they were like, Willow's already not feeling it. We do not need to take her somewhere where she will most likely get attacked by a dog. And the kids are there. They spent like Christmas Day until like Wednesday there.
Yeah, so you're throwing a sensory overload on top.
Yeah.
But they just lost. Their mom had to put down their cat that they had, like she had longer than she had children.
Yeah.
And so the girls like the older ones have lost like the mama dog. Willow's mom was my one stepsister's dog. So like the girls had to get explained to them like where the cat went. And so the girls are like, they were mostly fine, but there were times like when the cats would come out, they'd get really soft. Like their hyperness would suddenly just drop.
Mm-hmm.
But the older girls at least know like the cat's with Halo now. Halo is Willow's mom. Like they're together now. Like they get their friends again. But this is a terrible time of year for animals, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
And having to explain things to children. Everybody hug your fur babies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had glanced at my phone while I was planning, and 2 weeks ago, apparently right before the holidays, somebody in the Octave community had to put their dog down for like health reasons, and I think that's not the first. Like several people in the writing community that I know of have like in the last month have like, and they were, but it seems like they all lived to good ages. They were all little old ladies and men animals.
Oh yeah, Muff was 12. 11 or 12, I think.
And that's pretty old for a dog.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
Especially
of dogs,
for a border collie.
yeah. Most of the time they're like 8 to 10.
I found my favorite picture of the dog and my dad. Look at how buddies they are. My dad's just
Oh.
"Rah, rah, 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 rah," in her face.
Hold on. I thought, yeah, okay, there. Yeah.
Oh.
They played like Glory and Lily.
Except Muffy's much bigger.
Yes.
Goblin noises. Should we go ahead and do our second sprint?
Yeah. Yeah, let's not do what we did on Thursday and have it. Like, we're not doing a second sprint. We're having a business meeting, and you're all in attendance.
Exactly. All right. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you on the flip side. Beep-a-da-beep. Beep-a-da-beep-a-da, beep-a-da-beep. Boo-ba-da-boo, boo-ba-da-boo-ba-da, boo-ba-da-boo. Well, well, well. Welcome back, everybody. And also, we're heading out.
We are.
We're so glad to have you ever still here, but we got to go. We're already late for our next appointment. So, hello, goodbye, good night, good luck, and we will see y'all next week.
There are no treats. Okay.
At all the usual places and all
Yeah,
the, I don't
sorry.
know, chaotic times. Let me
Who knows?
Yeah.